robot party.
This would cost something like, I don't know, $20,000, $30,000. Probably less than a car.
We have quite a show for you
long
tonight.
term. It'll take us a minute to get to the long term.
But as you can see, I just arrived in the
But
robotaxi,
fundamentally, at
the
scale,
Cybercab.
the Optimus robot, you should be able to buy an Optimus robot.
There's 20 more where that
I
came
think
from.
probably $20,000 to $30,000 long term. So, and what can it do? It'll be able to do
So
anything
they've
you
been
want. So it can
traveling. They're all. There's no people in them. As you
babysit
can
your
see.
kids.
The
It
car's
can
just
walk your
going
dog,
by
mow your
with no
lawn,
people.
get the groceries, just be your friend, serve drinks, whatever you can think of.
We have
It will
50
do.
fully autonomous cars here
And
tonight.
yeah, it's going to be awesome. And I think this will
So
be
you'll see
the
Model
biggest
Ys
product
and
ever of any
the
kind.
Cybercab, all driverless. You'll be able to take a ride
Because
in the Cybercab.
I
There's
think
no
everyone
steering
of
wheel
the 8
or
billion
pedals.
people of Earth, I think everyone's going to want their Optimus buddy.
So I hope this goes well.
Speaking of robots,
We'll find out.
so everything we've developed for our cars, the batteries, power electronics,
So-
the advanced motors, gearboxes,
You see
the,
a lot of
the software,
sci-fi movies
the,
where
the AI
the
inference
future
computer,
is dark.
it all
dismal,
actually applies
where,
to a humanoid
it's not
robot.
a future you want to be in.
It's the same techniques.
So,
like it's just
I
a
love
robot
Blade
with
Runner,
arms and
but,
legs instead of a robot
I don't know if we
with
want that
wheels.
future. I think we want that Duster he's wearing.
And
but,
we've made a lot of progress,
but not the
with
bleak
the
apocalypse.
Optimus.
We want to have.
And
a
as you can
fun,
see, we started
exciting
it with someone
future
in a
that
robot
if
suit.
You could look in a crystal ball and
see
see the
that.
future,
And then
be
we
like, yes, I wish I could be there
progressed
now.
dramatically year
That's
after
what we
year.
want.
So if you extrapolate this,
So when we think about
you're really
transport
going to
today,
have
there's a lot
something
of kind
spectacular
of pain that we take for granted,
something that we think
anyone
is normal.
could own. Like having
So
to
you can
drive
have
around
your
LA,
own personal
in like 3 hours of
R2D2
traffic.
C3PO.
Yeah, and people that live in LA, I mean, try to get
And
from
I
Pasadena to
At scale,
El
the
Segundo
this
during
would
rush hour.
cost
It's like,
something like, I don't know,
you
$20,000
could
to
fly to,
$30,000.
probably
less than a car.
You can get to
That's my prediction
downtown
long
LA.
term. So it'll take
And
us a
you have to
minute
drive
to
the whole way.
get to the long term.
Unless you're in a Tesla, of course. Tesla already does quite well.
But fundamentally,
It's,
at scale,
the
the Optimus
supervised
robot, you should be able
self-driving.
to
So
buy
supervised
an Optimus
full
robot
self-driving is actually working for quite well.
I think probably
I'm sure
$20,000
there's
to $30,000.
people in the
long
crowd.
term.
You're using
So
that.
and what can it do?
yeah.
It'll basically do anything you want. So it can
So
be a teacher,
we'll
babysit
move
your
from
kids, it can walk your
supervised
dog,
full
mow your lawn,
self-driving
get the
to
groceries,
unsupervised full self-driving.
just be your
where
friend, serve
the
drinks,
car, you could fall asleep and wake up at your
whatever you
destination.
can think of. It will do. So, and yeah, it's going to be awesome.
But there's also a challenge
I
for a lot
think
of
this will
people
be
that cars cost too much.
the biggest
When you
product
factor in
ever
everything that
of
goes
any
into a
kind.
car and the car insurance, and the car
Yeah.
payments, and the storage of the car. It's very expensive.
Because I think
So
everyone of
with,
the 8 billion people of
and
Earth,
you say like how
I think
often
everyone's going to want
how many hours
their
a week
Optimus
are
buddy.
cars used?
Speaking of robots,
Your average passenger car is only used about 10 hours a week out of 168 hours.
everything we've
So the
developed
vast
for
majority of the
our
time,
cars,
are just doing nothing.
the batteries, power electronics,
if they're autonomous,
the advanced
could be
motors,
used, I don't know,
gearboxes,
5
the,
times more,
the software,
maybe
the
10
AI
times
inference
more.
computer, it all
So
actually
you
applies
could actually,
to a humanoid
for the
robot.
same car
It's the same
would
techniques.
have
It's
5
just
times
a
as much
robot
value, maybe
with
10
arms and
times
legs
as much
instead of a
value.
robot
It's-
with
it's
wheels.
168 hours in the week.
And
like I said, only
we've
10 of them
made
are used
a
for
lot of
driving.
progress.
So and then a bunch
With
of those
the
hours are looking
Optimus.
for a parking spot, which is
And as you can
it's
see,
pretty annoying
we
at
started it with someone
So-
in a robot suit.
so we want with
sort of
autonomy,
that. And then
you
we've
get your time back.
progressed
This is a very
dramatically
big
year
deal.
after year.
So it's not just a safe.
So if you
it'll save
extrapolate
lives,
this,
like a lot of lives,
you're really going to have something
and prevent injuries.
spectacular. Something
I
that
think we'll see
anyone
autonomous
could own.
cars become
So you
10
can
times
have
safer than
your own
a human.
personal R2D2
think of
C3PO.
times past where there used to be an elevator operator
And
in every elevator.
I think at scale,
Once in a while they get tired.
this would cost something
and,
like, I don't know,
accidentally
$20,000 to $30,000.
show somebody in
Probably
half.
less than a car.
That's
so-
my prediction long term.
It'll
Now
take
we
us a
have
minute to
automated
get
elevators.
to the
You
long
just get
term.
an
But,
elevator and you press a button, and you don't even think about
but
it.
fundamentally, at scale,
And it just takes you to
the
floor.
Optimus robot, you should be able
And
to
if you did see an
to
elevator operator
buy
with
an
a big
Optimus
relay
robot
switch, you'd be like, that's weird.
for, I think, probably $20,000 to
Now
$30,000.
that's how cars will be.
So, and what can it do? It can,
and
it'll be able
and
to
it's not just
do
the
anything
lives
you want.
saved
So
in
it can,
injuries, but if you look at think about the
be a teacher,
cumulative time
babysit your kids, it
that
can walk
people
your
spend
dog,
in a
mow your
car,
lawn, get
and
the
the time that they will
groceries,
get back, that
Just
they
be
can
your
now
friend,
spend,
serve drinks,
well, I guess on their
um,
phones, or
whatever you can think
or
of.
watching a movie.
It will do.
Or doing work, or whatever you want
And
to do.
yeah, it's going to be awesome.
You can think of the car in
I
the
think this will
autonomous
be
world as being like
the biggest
just
product
a little lounge
ever
You're just
of any
sitting
kind.
in a comfortable little lounge,
Yeah.
and you can do whatever you want while you're in this comfortable little
Because
lounge. And when you
I
get
think
out,
everyone
you'll be at your
of the
destination.
8 billion people of Earth,
So
I think everyone's going to
yeah,
want
it's gonna be awesome.
their Optimus
So-
buddy. And speaking of robots,
So, in fact,
so
I think
everything we've developed
cost
for
of
our
autonomous
cars,
transport
the
will
batteries,
be so
power
low
electronics,
that you can think of it like
advanced
individualized
motors, gearboxes,
mass
the
transit.
software, the
average
AI
cost
inference
of
computer.
of a bus per
It
mile
all
for a
actually
city.
applies to a humanoid
Talk about
robot.
the ticket price, because that is subsidized.
the same
The average
techniques.
price is about $1 a
It's
mile.
just a robot with arms and
Whereas
legs
the
instead of a
cost
robot
of,
with wheels.
Cybercab, we think
And
probably
we've
over
made
time,
a lot of progress
the operating cost is probably going to be
with
around
the
20
Optimus.
cents a mile.
And as you
And
can see,
price,
we
including
started it with
taxes
someone
and everything else,
in a
probably
robot
ends up being
suit,
30 or 40 cents a mile.
sort of down. And then we
So yes, and you will be able to buy
progressed
one.
dramatically year after year. So if you extrapolate this,
Yes,
you're really going to have something spectacular and
something
something
that
that anyone
we
could
expect
own.
the cost to be below $30,000.
So you could have your own personal R2D2 C3PO.
And I think there'll be an interesting, business
And
model where,
I
like,
think
let's say somebody is in
at scale, the
Uber or Lyft driver
this would
today,
cost something like I don't know,
they,
$20,000
where they can
$30,000.
actually sort of manage a
Probably
fleet of
less
cars
than a car.
and
That's
like
my
a
prediction.
Sort of long term, manage I don't know 10,
Now,
20
it'll take
cars
us a minute to get
and
to
just
the
sort
long
of
term,
yeah,
but
take care of them like a shepherd tends
but
their
fundamentally
flock.
at scale,
Your
the
flock of
Optimus
cars,
robot, you should be able to
and you're the shepherd, and you
buy
take
an
care of your
Optimus
flock of
robot.
cars.
I think that'd be
For,
pretty cool.
I think
Probably
um,
$20,000 to $30,000 long
and
term. So and what can it do?
I think
it'll
it's going to be a
do
glorious
anything you
future.
want.
It's
So
gonna be
it
really
can
something special.
be a teacher,
So-
babysit your kids. It can walk your dog, mow your
Yes.
lawn,
Good.
get the
All excellent
groceries.
questions.
Just be your friend, serve drinks,
So
whatever you can think
we do
of.
expect actually to,
It will
to
do.
start fully autonomous
And yeah, it's going to be awesome.
unsupervised FSD
I think this will be
in
the biggest product
Texas and California
ever
next year.
of any kind.
And that's obviously with the
Because
Model 3 and Model Y.
I think everyone of
and
the
then
8 billion people of
we,
Earth,
we expect to be in production.
everyone's
with
gonna
the
want
Cybercab, which
their
is
Optimus buddy.
really
Speaking of robots,
highly optimized for autonomous transport. In
So,
probably
everything we've developed
I tend to be a little
for our
optimistic with time
cars, the batteries, power electronics,
in
the
advanced
2026,
motors,
gearboxes,
So-
the software,
yeah.
the
AI
before
inference
2027,
computer.
let me put it that way. It all actually applies to a humanoid robot, and
We'll
the
make
same
this
techniques.
vehicle in very high volume.
It's just a robot
And,
with arms and
but
legs
well
instead of
before
a
that,
robot
you'll
with wheels.
experience a
And,
robotic
we've made
taxi
a lot of
via
progress
the Model 3 and Model Y program, and Model
with
S
the
and X too.
Optimus.
But the
And as you can
Model-
see, we
the
started it with
3 and Y
someone
will be
in a robot
able to
suit.
achieve, unsupervised
down.
full self-driving.
And then we've progressed dramatically
with
year
permission
after year.
wherever regulators
So if
essentially
you
approve it in the US
extrapolate
and then,
this,
and then to follow in,
You're really going to
outside
have
the US.
something spectacular.
So, and Cybertruck
too,
too.
yes, of course. Sorry, I don't want to be
could
yes.
own. Yes.
All our cars. So
are
you can
basically,
have your own
all
personal
cars that we make.
R2D2 C3PO.
So-
And let's not get nuanced here. At scale, this would
All right, next slide.
cost something like, I don't know, $20,000, $30,000. Probably less than a car. Is my
So
prediction long term.
one of the reasons why
It'll take us a minute to get to the long
the-
term, but
the computer can be so much better than a person is.
but
that
fundamentally at
we have
scale,
millions
the
of
Optimus
cars
robot,
that
you
are
should be able
training,
to buy an
in
Optimus
driving. So
robot.
it's like
for,
living millions
I think,
of lives
probably $20,000 to
simultaneously and
$30,000
seeing
long
very
term.
unusual
So and what can it do? It can
it'll be a person in
do
their
anything
entire
you want.
lifetime
So
will
it
not
can
see.
but be a teacher, babysit your kids,
Hopefully.
it can walk your dog, mow your lawn, get the groceries, just
Yeah.
be your friend, serve
Totally.
drinks.
So
Whatever you can think
so
of.
with that amount of training
It will
data,
do.
it's obviously going to be much better
And,
than
yeah, it's
what it
gonna be
human
awesome.
could be. Because you
And
can't live a million
I think
lives.
this will be
And it's also
the biggest
it can
product
see in all directions
ever
simultaneously,
of any kind.
and it doesn't get tired or text or any of those things. So it
Because
will naturally be, like,
I
like
think
you said,
everyone of the 8 billion people of Earth,
10, 20, 30 times
I think everyone's going to
safer
want
than a human, just
their Optimus buddy.
for all those reasons.
Speaking of robots,
And I want to emphasize that
the solution that we have
So
is
everything
AI
we've
vision.
developed
So
for
there's
our
no,
cars, the
expensive
batteries, power
equipment
electronics,
the advanced motors,
the Model 3,
gearboxes,
Model Y,
the
and
the
SMX
software,
today,
the AI inference
capable of
computer, full autonomy.
it all
unsupervised.
actually applies to a humanoid robot.
and that means that it's
the same techniques.
producing. The
It's just
vehicle
a
is
robot
low.
with arms and legs instead of a
Um,
robot with wheels.
Now we are going to actually open spec,
And,
the
we've made
computer
a lot of
for
progress
the Cybercab. So our AI
with the
cloud computer,
Optimus.
um,
And
we somewhat
as you can see, we started
and,
with someone
because I think there's
in a robot
actually
suit.
also an opportunity, sort of like an
sort of
Amazon
that.
Web Services,
And then
where
we've
if the car's
progressed
driving for 50
dramatically
hours
year
a
after
week,
year.
there's still over 100 hours left.
So if you
And
extrapolate this,
there's a potential there.
you're
to
really
have
going to have
a
something
massive amount
spectacular,
of distributed components compute.
something that
where
anyone
if you've got,
could
like, say,
own.
a fleet of 100 million vehicles,
So you could have
and
your
a
own
kilowatt
personal
of efficient
R2D2
inference compute,
C3PO.
you have 100 gigawatts of compute, which is
And
really quite substantial.
I think at
Um,
scale,
and,
this
you
would
might as well
cost something
use
like, I don't know,
So,
$20,000-$30,000.
um,
Probably less,
yeah, so
less than a
that's-
car. Is my
that I think
prediction long term.
will make sense.
Now, take us a minute to get
All right.
to the long term.
So
but,
our autonomous future is here. As I said, we've
but
got
fundamentally
50,000
at
driving
scale,
autonomously.
the Optimus
We're
robot
trying to
gives
give
you
you
a
a
sense
sense
of
what
buy an
cities will
Optimus
be like in
robot.
the future.
For,
And
I think
when
probably
you
20
when
to
you get in, you'll see
$30,000
like it's
long term.
really quite a
So and what
wild
can it do? It
experience
can
to
it'll
just be in a
basically
car
do anything you
with
want.
no
So
steering
it can,
wheel, no pedals, no
be a
controls.
teacher, babysit your kids,
And
it
it
feels
feels
great.
great.
Dog, mow your lawn, get the groceries.
So
Just be
and
your
we-
friend,
you know,
serve
we have enough
drinks,
vehicles here, so everyone should be able to try it
whatever
out
you can think of.
and experience
it will do.
the set that we've built here.
It's a very
And,
big
yeah,
set. It's gonna be
so
awesome.
Like really, we've
I
used
think this will be
I don't know, 20,
the
30
biggest
acres or something
product
like that. It's really big.
ever
So
of
it's-
any
it goes
kind.
on.
The ride's long.
Yeah. And we set it up. We set it up to feel like a ride,
Because
like a park ride.
I think everyone
So
of
it'll be
the 8
it'll be
billion
cool.
people of Earth,
and you'll get to experience.
I think
it
everyone's
tonight.
going to want their Optimus buddy. Speaking of robots,
Something we're also doing is, and it's really high time we did this.
everything
is,
we've developed
inductive
for our
charging.
cars, the batteries, power
So
electronics,
the
robotaxi,
advanced
no
motors,
plug.
gearboxes, the
It
software
just,
goes over the inductive charger,
the AI
and
inference
charges.
computer.
So,
It all actually
yeah,
applies to a humanoid robot.
It's kind of how it should be.
It's the same techniques.